to today's Arcane Legend Guild contest. I'm going to be doing the weekly quiz held on every Thursday night, 30 minutes before the event. As you can see, I'm here with my guildmates, and we are gonna start the quiz shortly. Everything that you need to know, the questions and everything, is mentioned in the video, and it roughly goes for 15 minutes, and I personally feel that you don't really need me to talk over through everything. So the video is pretty self-explanatory. You will see me asking 10 questions overall, and there will be a 300k giveaway, which means every question is worth around 30k. For each question, the first 3 people to give the correct answer will get 10k each, and this basically means that everyone there has a chance, and you will see that in the end I do give 10k to every participant just because of sticking there for through the event. Even though if they didn't win, they still joined the event, so I felt like they should deserve something as well. Surprisingly enough, on our first question, I asked, who is basically the CEO of Spacetime Studios as in Arcane Legend, and barely anyone knew in the guild, which just goes to shows that, it's surprising because in my mind I felt like everyone knew him, but turns out a majority of the people in my guild didn't. So I did ask people to note it because it could come up in the features, since this is a weekly contest that will come up every week really. So there's a large number of questions that I could ask them. You will see that I asked in the end, or at the end of question 2, once people won, I asked them when they wanted their money, like after getting the correct answer, and they said they wanted it at the end of everything. So I just decided to take notes of the winners and go back in the end to give them all. So if you don't want to watch through all of the questions and stuff, you can skip to about the last 5 minutes of the video, and you'll see me giving gold to everyone. But in my personal opinion, it's not about who won or who got how much. It's about really the fun in the middle that we had to get to the end. The questions I asked on is based on various things. For example, the Arcane Legend Forum online by Spacetime Studios, the game itself, my YouTube channel, and some personal things as well that I do expect some of the people to know. I feel like by doing this quiz, the people in the game can get to know each other and me a little better. So it's a great way to hold an event and get the people in the guild to engage with each other as well and compete with each other. And I personally feel this creates a strong bond with each other. The questions are the question 2. I think I asked the name of my YouTube channel, as you are watching right now. It's of course AL Nap Guide. Unfortunately, a majority of the people didn't know how to spell it correctly, but they did write the answer without capitals, so I don't mind. For question 4 is an interesting one because I thought a majority of these players would be from forum, but turns out they weren't. A lot of them thought my forum name was same as this, but it is obviously not. If you've ever been to the Arcane Legend Forum, and if you haven't, I do highly recommend that you check it out. It's called Azeroth Raven, and that is because my first rogue character is called Azeroth Raven. I started this game with uh, Genomorph, and Genemorph was an earlier in-game name I picked back in 2013 because I used to be a huge Young Justice fan. Good thing is they're bringing it back now. They had to quit it in the middle, but Netflix has taken ownership, so I'm expecting that to come out quite soon, which I'm happy about. As you can see, I do have a Space Time Studios account called Handsumlegend, but I never used it. I predominantly made that account so for the purpose of making a YouTube videos on how to make an account in forum, but I never ended up publishing that video. Uh, but it was partly the correct answer, but I mainly use Azeroth Raven because that's the account I made a year back, last August. So I mainly tend to use that. It could have been July, but I'm not sure. Carrying on with the questions. Uh, yeah, I do encourage you guys to attend this event and join the guild because in addition to this, we also have tons of really good events that you could get involved in and win some money in the process and have fun. As you can see later in this video, one of my friend does message me and say, yo dude, I feel like everyone is joining just for money, but I personally don't feel that way because a lot of the people that come into the guild is through the recruitment system we have in the guild, and they have no idea about all this event. Shout out to Handsum. He's the primary guild recruiter, and he has contributed to a majority of the people joining the guild. I do try to engage with all of my guild members, try to get him to know them better because I personally feel no matter who you are and what you do, everyone has a story. So I do try to get to know each other as much as well. The only thing that I do not like is when people message me and ask me for money, and it's fine if you do that, but it's just like I'm basically going to say no because I personally worked very hard for the gold that I earn. Whether I have 200 million or 500 million, it's not about the money, it's about the work I put in to get there. So it's not ideal that people message me and they just want gold. A lot of people, not a lot, but some of the people can be quite cheeky. They just go, I just got scammed, now I have nothing left. And they try to make you feel guilty, but obviously I have a really low emotional intelligence, believe it or not. So I don't tend to care uh, that that much if people lie to me. But if people are genuinely have been scammed, then obviously I feel for them. And do keep in mind that I've been in this game for many years, and I can tell when someone is lying to me in the game. Like, you are not the first one who tried to scam me, and a lot of people, not a lot I guess, but a few people do message me online or in game. It's mostly the people in the game that message me, not the people in the guild. There's very little to no people that message me for similar things like that. Over the course of the video, you would have seen that me recording is different to the video, and this is because I'm doing an overlay of the commentary rather than go as it, because I feel like it would be boring to just talk through what I'm already writing, because you can read it anyway. So it is different to mix it up a little bit, make a challenge for you, and have a focus on the game. Other things I wanted to mention, I mainly will try to make the most of my videos 5 minutes or less, and this is because that's how long the majority of my videos are watched for. So I feel like there is no point in making a 20 minutes video if only 2 minutes get watched. So most of the videos will be cut down to 20 minutes every time I make a video. It varies on how long the video is, but I've never spent more than 30 minutes on making a video or editing or stuff. So 5 minutes is a really good time that works out as well. Other perks are that it doesn't take very long to render those and get it uploaded, since it's relatively short. The only thing that pushes me back down is I use Hitfilm Express, and with this software it's really difficult to render export multiple videos at the same time. So I'm still working on trying to make one videos at a time. As I said, I make these videos on my break times now. I am actually quite busy in real life, and that's why I haven't made any guides and made short videos regarding guild contest and everything. I do wish to carry this on for every week, and as you can see, I've already started announcing. I will be announcing the winners. I just had to work out and look after my cat there for a second. So carrying on back with the Hitfilm Express, I am trying my best here to make sure I communicate with all of the guild members. Another shout out to Freyo, because it's just insane the amount of questions he won. Honestly, I feel like he should be in what is that called, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, because the answers he was giving were just coming left, right and center. Most of the other winners has gotten 30k. The only thing is Handsum Angel, who is also my brother in game in real life. Take note of that might be a question in the future. He couldn't collect his gold because he had to go to bed, but do keep in mind this is not like a huge amount of gold, but like Freyo won 90k gold, and if he spent Mausoleum farming for 30 minutes, he would earn about 60 to 90k in half an hour, with roughly 300 to 400 gold, and it cost a lot of gold to get that much gold, whereas with me it's in the guild you can just take it easy, just answer a few questions every once in a while. It's a lot more chill and a lot more social than just farming mausoleum like a mindless zombie and nothing else. So in that respect, it's really good that people do participate in this event. Of course, I highly recommend you guys to go to my YouTube channel, check out all the videos related to guild or the giveaways or whatever your interest may be. I mainly make videos on guides and stuff like that. So every time event comes and you need help, I'll have something uploaded for you guys. And I'll obviously do other updates every once in a while that are important. Other things to keep in mind, I also recommend you guys really emphasize to check out my guild thread in Arcane Legend Forum. It's called Handsum official guild thread, and it will have all the information that you need to know about the guild and how to join, to become an officer, how to engage with the guild, things that we do here, the things we stand for. And that is how I'm going to end the video. Do check it out in the end if you don't want to watch another video. And there's a lot of reading, but do try to be patient and watch through them all. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Now, goodbye.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.